Well, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to episode number 26 of our Team Chaseliner F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. And it's for the Vietnam Grand Prix. Oh boy, Vietnam. It was a great race for us last season. Let's see if we can duplicate that headed into season number 2. I'd like to think so, but you never know. It could all go tits up, as they say. We've got lots of stuff in development that have all come in after Vietnam. Although I think the chassis comes in beforehand. Not quite sure. Engine looks reasonable. Can't say I've got much complaints there. So let's have a look at the championship, shall we? Lewis Hamilton leads the way, followed by Valtteri Bottas. Lance Stroll is P3 still. Jackie slipped to P4. That's fine. Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Kimi Raikkonen, Pierre Gasly and Daniel Ricciardo, your top 10. In the Constructors, Mercedes racing away with it already, followed by Racing Point Ferrari, Chaseliner P4. We're beating Red Bull. And then you got the Alfa Romeo, Alfa Tauri, Renault and McLaren teams with Haas and Williams yet to score. And still also yet to score Ocon, Kvyat, Giovinazzi, Norris, Magnussen, Calderon, everyone else as well in the middle. So we get durability, we get the analysis spec, and we've got an invitational event to go to around the circuit of the Americas with, that looks like a Ferrari. Lovely. So we are going to go and do that one, and then we'll see you back here to finish off the rest, and hopefully we get those 2 chassis upgrades. Well, let's hope anyway. So here we are, just approaching the end of the event. We've overtaken 10 cars. Target was 10. You can't go wrong. I must say that Ferrari that I was driving there, absolute beast of a car. Definitely a good car to drive if you haven't driven it already. Hopefully they sort that out and reset that post-haste. I would say post-haste anyway. Pay us the money, pay us the acclaim. I'll head this back to Jackie and Tatiana. Because we all know when it comes to money in the team and the acclaim, Jackie and Tatiana love that sort of thing. Well, I would like to think so anyway. Development update, durability seems pleased with the upgrades. Yep, I am absolutely astounded that they have now. Come on. Oh, it looks like we're going to get them chassis upgrades, which is fantastic. So I think we can start concentrating on going after something else. But I think we need to confirm it first. Well, it's actually already confirmed. So there's more money in. Get that as well. And I think we're just about ready to head to Vietnam, folks. So, resource points, absolutely. Can we purchase this? No, we can't. We're 30 shy. But we'll get that. We'll get that on the car for practice. However, we can go after engine if we want to. I don't really want to because engine. But look at that. We're the best engine on the. We're better than the Mercedes factory team. How's that work? I don't think that that works. If you ask me. So yeah. We'll go get practiced, we will go get qualified, and we'll see you guys on the starting grid for, well, whatever Vietnam has in store for us this season.
The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more, as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam. A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital, 23 corners and a wet circuit today that will challenge our drivers in each and every one of those turns, as the close barriers loom invitingly on the outside. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Max Verstappen, and Albon. Perez, Ocon, Kvyat, and Lance Stroll, Iceman, Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz, and Norris, Giovinazzi, Gasly, Kimi Raikkonen, and Tatiana Calderon. De Vries, Latifi, Magnussen, and George Russell ends our grid lineup. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
So yeah, Jackie didn't do too badly. P11. But you can see it is raining here at Vietnam. And I think that is going to be the case for the rest of the race. Although, to be that said, that is going to dry up towards the end. Around about when a pit stop would be. So, you never know. A fortuitous safety car or something incredible like that. And we might try something. I don't know what we'll try, but we'll definitely try something. We definitely got some pace. That's one thing I will say about this Grand Prix. Oh well, let's see how Jackie and Tatiana do around this one then. Come on, there we go. It's lights out. Away we go. Oh, that was a great start from Bottas at the front of the field. That was an absolute corker. Jackie's got a good start as well here. Let's see how we go into turn one. She should easily get up the inside of a few cars here. Yes, she does, all over the curb in turn one, and around the outside she will go. And around the outside is where the best traction is. She is being pushed by Albon, who's pushing into one of the Alpha Tauris. I don't know which one that is specifically. It looked like Gasly back there. But down the one of the main straights, she goes, you want to go round Jackie Albon, you are going the long way round and you are staying there. Because she will make sure you stay there. Ooh, questionable over the curbs again. I tell you what, Jackie's really putting the hammer down. Because she knows she's got a good car in these wet conditions. She's in I would say P7. Right about now, heading down this long back straight to the hairpin at the top of the circuit. Is she going to be able to pull off a move on Max? I believe that's Max Verstappen in front of her. Yes, it is. We'll see. This rain's not going to be around for very long. She's tried it! She has absolutely sensed it there. Daniel Ricciardo-esque almost. And she's put Albon right in the clutches. There's a yellow flag behind her. I think that's just for concertinaing up at the hairpin. And Albon's got past Verstappen and Jackie's up at a P6? Absolutely P6. Great start, girl. Great start. Now just take it easy on these intermediates. We want to get to the dry period and we want to get there quick. And when we do, we'll go on mediums. Because there's no way in hell that I think a set of soft tyres are going to last a good 9, 10 laps. No way in hell will they last. But we're going to move forward now onto lap number 2. And there it goes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I tell you what, Alex Albon got very close to passing there. Not quite close enough there, young sir. You tried it, but you didn't get past, did you? No. So you can stay right there. As we move on to the fight for P16 here between Nick De Vries and one Kimi Raikkonen, I do believe. Will Raikkonen have a look into the hairpin? He's getting closer, is the Iceman. The Iceman does come up, and the Iceman will take up away if he's not too careful, young De Vries. He's about to get a racing lesson in how to pass. And around the outside will go the Iceman. And he passes Nick De Vries with the greatest of ease. And that is P16 for his cause. Right there, as Jackie goes through the whoop-de-doop section. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There you go, whoop, and another whoop. So who we got in front of her? We got Bottas, Hamilton, Perez. Perez is in P5. So for once, Lance Stroll's not hogging all the limelight in Racing Point. Sorry, Racing Point. I do apologise. No, they are Racing Point now apparently because we're at the British Grand. Well, the 70th anniversary of the second race at Silverstone, and they got found out for copying Mercedes brakes. Luckily they didn't copy Mercedes engine because that's a retirement there for Perez. That's a spot for Jackie, and that might be a safety car. That is a safety car. And I tell you what, the rain's getting lighter as well. I think it might be time to take an absolute gamble here. I think it might be time to take an absolute gamble here. And we're going to go for the restart on lap number 5 here. I think everyone else is thinking the same thing here. So let's see. Oh no, everyone's going for the pits. They want the tyres now. Everyone's coming in. Both Ferrari. Oh, I tell you what, this is perfect for Jackie here. This is perfect. If she doesn't come out in the lead here, we'll be absolutely astounded. Because the Ferraris have got a stack. And the Ferrari garage is in front of the Mercedes garage. We're going to have stacking cars here. Look at that. The Ferraris and Mercedes are stacking. There goes a Renault and an AlphaTauri. You can see the problem there. Look at that. Bottas is being held and he's holding up Hamilton. And Jackie's come out in front of them all. You love to see it. And she has gone on the soft tyres. Oh, I don't like. Mind you, it's her call. It's absolutely her call. Meanwhile, out the front, Alex Albon hasn't pitted yet, nor has that's Esteban Ocon. I believe we got one of the Hasses that haven't pitted as well. I think that's Kevin Magnussen who's going to try and stretch this out another lap. There's Jackie P4. So, in effect, she is the leader of the Vietnam Grand Prix. Speaking of leader of the Vietnam Grand Prix, Nick De Vries is about to be passed by Valtteri Bottas here. Oh, did you see De Vries get the elbows out? I like Nick De Vries. He got the elbows out there. What's that going to be for? That's going to be for P10. So De Vries was in the last of the points playing positions, but he's going to get that points back once the 3 in front pit. Kevin Magnussen in that Haas, he's about to be passed by one of the Ferraris there. That's Sebastian Vettel. That's for P15. We'll see how hard he fights this, the Dane. There's Tatiana right behind. Oh, he got very loose off the hairpin and Tatiana may pounce. Come on, Tats. Tatiana needs to pounce and needs to pounce right now. Oh, she doesn't. I don't think she's going to hold off for a better... No, she's still there. Oh, no, she's holding off for a better chance there as we go to Lewis Hamilton, the big loser in all of that. He's going to pass everybody to even get close to the points. And he's about to start his charge by passing George Russell here for P20. You don't like his chances, but he's passed him. And that is job done. As we go to Leclerc now. This is on lap number 7. So Charles Leclerc is trying to pass Danny Kvyat here. This is for P5? I think that's a P5. So that AlphaTauri is punching well above its weight here. And he's going to let Leclerc go. And that is absolutely smart of letting Leclerc go there. As there's Hollywood Lance Stroll. He's down in P14 with Sebastian Vettel right behind him. Into the harsh braking zone of I don't know. Seriously, I think that's turn 5. Round turn 6 and then down the long back straight they will go. Meanwhile, you know I told you Kvyat letting Leclerc go was a smart idea. Here comes smart idea. But you can see that we're going to have loads of passing down here. There goes Leclerc on Kvyat. You've got, I think that's Ricciardo. Is that Ricciardo or is that Ocon? That's Ocon and Sainz. So Leclerc's going to keep that position. Will Sainz get past Kvyat here? That's going to be a good pass if he gets this done down into turn pass. Turn something, I don't know. They're going to be side by side. I think Sainz has got Kvyat. Yes, he has. So move him up a position. Now Nick Latifi. Is he going to try and pass Tatiana or is Nick Latifi going to get passed by Lando Norris here behind him? I think it's going to be Lando Norris. Yes, it is. And this is for P16. So Tatiana's in P14 here, folks. She's doing an absolute mental job. And we absolutely love when she does mental jobs here. As we go to Danny Ricciardo and one of the Mercedes. I think that's Valtteri Bottas. Yes, it is Valtteri Bottas. This is on lap number 8 now. That's the pass for P8. There's going to be loads of passing here at the Vietnam Grand Prix. I've got a feeling now because there's cars literally all over the shop and all over the place. This is going to continue down the long back straight here. They're still side by side. Mercedes versus Renault. Who's going to come out on top? You'd imagine with the powertrain it would be the Mercedes. add to that, he's got DRS as well. And DRS is the great equaliser, as they say. Oh, we had a pass up there at the front of the field. We'll get onto that in a minute. As we go to Nick De Vries. He's got Alexander Albon behind him, Pierre Gasly. He's got somebody else there behind him. Who else has he got behind him? That looks like Sebastian Vettel. This is all over P10. He's lost P10. He may lose another position. I'll tell you what, I want Nick De Vries to pass him back. Go on, Nick. Go on, Nick. Don't take that crap from Alexander Albon. Get the elbows out, son. I want Nick De Vries to do have an astounding job here. I really do, but I think Alex Albon's just going to... Alex Albon didn't learn from last... Oh, he's got him. He's got him, folks. Move him up into P10 there, as we see Nick Latifi being passed by Kimi Raikkonen. I don't think that's the only pain he's going to have, because Hamilton's almost in the wall and Hamilton's right past him as well. So move that man up another position, and down there another position they go. We're going to now move forward on to lap number 9. Danny Kvyat still punching above his weight as Esteban Ocon looks to pass him down into turn 5. I think we've got a pass up at the back of the field there as well. Sorry about that, folks. I just concentrated on something else there. Absolutely spaced out as Sebastian Vettel passes Nick De Vries at P11. Now what's going to go on down the back straight? Down the back straight here, we've got, I believe that is Valtteri Bottas. Yes, it is. You've got Kvyat, you've got Giovinazzi in there. So I'll tell you what, Bottas has just done them both. Bottas has just done them both. That's incredible. Oh, big lock-up from Bottas. Don't count Bottas out for coming back in this race. He's up in a P6. He's only got Esteban Ocon behind him. As we go to Sebastian Vettel. Oh, I tell you what, that is the man Gasly trying to get past Nick De Vries for P12. And, oh, he's almost put the tracing point of Lance Stroll in the wall. There is some questionable driving being done here in the midfield. I want to know who authorised this kind of driving. As Pierre Gasly goes around the outside of Nick De Vries, and Nick De Vries is just going backwards at a rapid knot. We're moving now on to lap number 10 here, and the pain for Danny Kvyat is continuing, and I think I see why the pain's continuing. Can we have a look at his front wing? No, his front wing's still intact. But Kvyat now passed by Giovinazzi around that long sweeping... Look at that corner. That corner is beautiful, folks. Absolutely beautiful. As we go to the fight now for P15 between Kevin Magnussen and who's there behind him? Tatiana Calderon, folks. Come on, Tats. Up the inside of Kevin Magnussen, using Nick De Vries to pull her through. Will she try and get Nick De Vries? Oh, she thought about it. But no, keep her in P14. Well, sorry, P15, I do apologise. As Hollywood Lance Stroll tries to get past Nick De Vries here. And he's doing a very good job of it. Wow, he got past him even before the hairpin came into view. So as we move now on to lap number, I believe this is lap number 11 now, and the pain for Danny Kvyat continues as here comes Alexander Albon to pass him around the outside. You can see Ocon has, well, basically gone. And, oh, he's got him. He's got him, that man. But now we're going to go back through the field, and we're going to look at... Who are we going to look at here? Well, we're going to look at Lando Norris. I believe that is Kevin Magnussen. Yes, it is. This is the fight for P16. Round the sweeping corner they go. Who will get the better of that? It's going to be Lando Norris only just, though, but you wouldn't want to do that a few more times. As we go to Danny Ricciardo. No, Esteban Ocon, I do apologise. He's got Valtteri Bottas right behind him. This is for P5, so Valtteri is coming back into play, but will he have enough laps to try and get past up to the front three? There is Carlos Sainz in P4, so Carlos Sainz is doing an absolute mental job. As we go to the fight for P9, there's Alex Albon. You've got Alex Albon, Sebastian Vettel, he's past Kvyat. Gasly may be passing Kvyat. Vettel's passing Albon. Albon was just a sitting duck there. Big lock up from who's that behind. That's Pierre Gasly. He may be nicking Albon's points here. I hope he nicks Albon's point. Actually, I don't, because Albon's a really nice guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Oh, another lock up from the AlphaTauri, and he's got him, moving into P10. As we go to the fight for P15. Oh, is that Tatiana making a move then? I think that was, folks. I think that was Tatiana passing somebody. Oh, who was that with a dive bomb? That was a ridiculous dive bomb there, Kevin Magnussen on Lewis Hamilton. Absolutely ridiculous, son. Yeah, look at this. Tatiana's finally woken up. She's going to try and get past Pierre Gasly here. This is on lap number 12. This is for P13. So Tatiana has finally pulled the finger out. And she's getting on with it. And she may be passing Kvyat. Oh, she's already passed Kvyat. Who's in front of her, though? Hollywood Lance Stroll. Oh, that's going to be a tougher kettle of fish to pass there, girl. But keep an eye on Kvyat here, because Kvyat's got DRS, but so is the company behind him, Nick de Vries and Kimi Räikkönen. They could end up being 3 wide into the hairpin. Big lock up from Kimi as Nick de Vries goes around the outside of the Russian. And Nick de Vries has passed the torpedo. Thank you very much, that man, as we move on to lap number 13. Hello, do you remember Jackie up here? Yep, I think you do, folks, because, well, you can probably guess what's going on here. Yep, she is under pressure from Verstappen and Leclerc. I've told her straight, rich mix down the back straights, enable the ERS, you're going to have no problems at all. But we'll keep an eye on that fight right there as we go to the fight for P7 now between Antonio Giovinazzi and Daniel Ricciardo. Let's see if Ricciardo does anything here. I think he will. And yes, please. Ricciardo, I think he's passed him. As we go to the fight for P15 now. Kvyat has just dropped like a stone here. There goes Räikkönen. And I imagine Lewis Hamilton is not going to be too far past him as well. I would think that's going to be the case. You never ever know with this race. Yes, it is. But here we go. Coming to start the final lap of the Grand Prix, folks. Oh, this is going to be clenching here. She's I wouldn't say she's deserved this victory if it comes, but she got lucky in the pit stops, and she got really lucky as well as we go through turn 3 and 4, and she's got Max Verstappen right on her tail, forcing to the outside goal. That's it. Great move. Great move. Yes, he's got her, but you can outdo him on the brakes. You can outdo him on the brakes and push him wide as well. Good girl. That's the kind of action we love to see. Oh, she hit the barrier and she's damaged the wing. Oh no, disaster. Absolute disaster here, and that could give Verstappen and Leclerc a sniff. That could give Verstappen and Leclerc a sniff. They've both got DRS. Will we see anything into the last corner? I think they're too far back. They may not be too far back. What are you doing? What is he doing, man? That's a day late and $1 short there, Verstappen. That's an absolute day late and $1 short, and you deserve absolutely everything that you get. Jackie's wing is absolutely destroyed, but she's just got to stay ahead through the whoop-de-dup section, and she's going to pick up victory in the first race of the season. Come on, girl. Think you're going to do it? Yes, you are. Just hold your stuff together through the last corner. It's a tricky last corner, but Verstappen is nowhere even close. And thanks to pit stop strategy, we win the Vietnam Grand Prix! P1! Get in there, my girl. Get in. Give yourself Carlos Sainz Driver of the Day. Well, maybe it's that white dot that's actually Driver of the Day, folks.
Plenty of action here in Hanoi, a memorable race and an impressive victory. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the
Yep, give it up, folks. Give it up. Take that selfie. We'll get that on Instagram later on. Yeah. Yes, absolutely, girl. Now pop that champagne. Woohoo! I think even Max and Leclerc will admit they enjoyed that fight towards the end. But, you know what we need to do now? Cure him up, folks.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. After today's performance, Valtteri Bottas secures the championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Ooh! A little bit of the bubbly! Yes, you love to see that, folks. P1 at the Vietnam Grand Prix, and thanks to an absolute cracking strategy call as well. Yes! That's what we love to see. Second and a seventh now takes victory at Vietnam. Max Verstappen, P2. He was a bit silly there. Charles Leclerc, fastest lap, and P3. Carlos Sainz, your driver of the day, P4 from P13. Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Ricardo Vettel, Giovinazzi, and Pierre Gasly, your top 10. Tatiana, P13. An improvement. It's an improvement. And we like improvements. Lewis Hamilton finished P15 from second. And then, one DNF. Sergio Perez. Oh, boy. I'm loving it. Absolutely love it, folks. So, while we love it, let's go and visit old Claire and let's see if she's going to congratulate Jackie on her victory, shall we?
Great workout.
Hello, you.
Let's have your thoughts. Well, looks like your luck has changed.
I wouldn't say they changed that much. We got another point finish. That's the most important thing. Although it is a win. What would Jackie and Tatiana like? What would Jackie and Tatiana like? Aero. Got to be the no chassis. Chassis. We got the chassis upgrades. Remember?
How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today?
Well, I don't know about them two, but it certainly didn't dampen my spirits. I was up there doing the old rain dance and whatnot.
Appreciate your time.
No problem. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Tatiana goes up to level 9. She was doing some good moves in that race. She was doing some good moves. T, we got up to 16. Level 20 is when we get that fourth sponsorship. Look at that, 931 in the bank. Jackie lost us a bit of money. It's alright, girl. No worries. 7.31 million in our back pockets. That's what we love to see. Yeah, and Carl's not going to talk about the damn running costs this time, is he? No, he's not. Well, what we're definitely going to do, we're going to renew all these sponsors. Because I think that is absolutely fine, Harry Spankers. With me, if you don't mind me saying so. Fine Harry Spankers. Is there such a thing as fine Harry Spankers? I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. There could be. There could not be. I don't know. We've got 9 days to go. But I see this sponsor advertisement for the vehicle. 1,000 T McLean and nearly 50 grand in cash. Yeah, get on this car. We'll take the power equipment upgrade and then we'll get some weight training for Tatiana. that all spoke for itself, and that was pretty quick and pretty rapid, if you don't mind me saying so. I don't think I've seen it go any quicker. Well, hopefully I haven't seen it go any quicker. What we got next? Oh, there's that look at that durability right there. That looks absolutely gorgeous, and we're going to get another durability upgrade on it straight away. I think we'll go for this quality control. No, should we go build time? Yeah, go for build time. And quality control, why not? It costs 6 grand, but as another YouTuber liked to say, you got to spend a bit of money to make a bit of money. And I'm all for spending anything that we want. Certainly in this team, anyway. That's certainly what I think. 15 grand to million to get that. We've really got to save up for that then. So, 753 resource points. We can go get that chassis upgrade now, can't we? Well, the Americans say chassis. It's chassis from where I come from. Certainly what I think, anyway. Then again, who cares what I think? 750. There'll be 3 chassis points left on its lonesome. So we'll get that sorted. But guys, 25 likes on the video if you'd be so kind. And do get subscribed if you haven't already done so and made it this far. For more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more NASCAR Heat 4, whatever we play on Saturdays and Sundays now that everything's all finished. 32 Days of Horror starts soon. Do get subbed for that. So guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for free F1 races. Until then, take care. Ta-ta for now.